So many surprises today. Bow before Megatron, your leader. You and your beast would do well to remember, I hone my skills in the pits of Chaos.
Here we go. TF Review 16 coming at you. Video review. Transformers Prime. Robots in Disguise. Voyager Megatron. Here he is with Deluxe Soundwave and First Edition Deluxe Starscream. So you can get an idea of his spaceship alt mode in comparison with the deluxe class figures. So very large spaceship mode, and looks pretty screen accurate, or pretty show accurate, and looks very cool. So cool spaceship mode here. I do have some complaints, however. Definitely the paint is the first thing you'll notice. It is a gray molded plastic. Here he's got the Decepticon symbol. You see some silver paint accents here, the vents for the engines, and then he's got robot kibble on the back here, his feet sticking out, and the engine turbines don't come through, so he's got no thrusters on the back. But I love the purple clear plastic they have here. I like the front, the design here of the front of the spaceship. Very aggressive. Same with the wingtips. I like how his wings are angled forward and looks very cool in the way that they animate him in the show, where his wings fold forward and he makes a transformation sound. That's very cool. The figure doesn't make the sound, though. It does have batteries. His fusion cannon converts to a battle sword and lights up. So they have. I think it's really cool that they added a battery feature into Voyager class figures. Very cool. But his fusion cannon here is just too large for the figure. It's got the big back piece, which is gaudy. And it's too large, but it's a very cool feature, and it's more show accurate than the Optimus Powerizer weapon, because it converts to a sword more. Although the Powerizer Optimus is designed to look, and it's kind of awkward here. It's designed to look like his arm. So the whole feature of this, the whole design feature of this is, here's his gun blaster that his hand converts to a gun blaster. So, you know, it's cool. It's cooler at night, and I will show you ways that you can extend them and leave them extended out for display. So it's cool at night to have the Powerizer features with their lights. It'd be really nice if they had sounds too. That is reserved for the leader class, I guess. But they did add the battery feature into the Voyager class, which I like that they did that. Let's see what else. Hopefully they can come up with some other awesome features. I'm excited to see the Voyager Starscream. So look for TF Review 16 video review coming on that as well. But here's Megatron in his spaceship alt mode. Here he is with the Revenge of the Fallen Voyager Starscream. So there's a comparison with another Voyager class figure. He looks very cool. It's good scale there, and again with the deluxe Starscream. So very accurate scale here for these. Also excited to see if they do a Dreadwing, which will be Megatron's new first lieutenant after the planned assassination of Arachnid that went wrong. Terribly wrong for Breakdown. So yeah, very cool. And he does also come with a Battle Claw, which again, it's the molded plastic, not painted, and he does store the Battle Claw on his spaceship alt mode too. So very cool that stores on there. And again, it's not screen accurate. They should put the claw into the show just because of the figure. Because yeah, overall, definitely a cool Voyager figure, and you can't go wrong with the Decepticon leader Megatron.
Bow before Megatron.
So let's transform Megatron. To transform Megatron, you want to start at the wings here, and these tab in up at the top. Get a focus in here, and you can slide those out and slide the wingtips in. So fold the wingtips in, untab it here, fold the wingtips in. And then up at the front here, you want to pull these out and angle these up. And then the feet will untab from the side here. And the way he transforms from robot into the spaceship mode makes for a very show accurate spaceship mode, and it folds into place very particular. So then you untab the legs here and fold those down, and fold the crotch piece up, and that will lock into place. And then what you want to do is angle the legs forward like that, and you'll see on the back the wing sections will angle up and they will lock into place. And then you want to flip the heel out and toe forward. Same on this side. The wing angles and snaps into place. The heel goes back and that goes forward. So there you have Megatron's legs, and his legs look awesome. And I love how they did the G1 reminiscent look of the G1 legs. Looks like the gun handle from the G1 original Megatron. So great design, great character design, and great design of his legs. Looks very cool. So there you have his legs, and then what you want to do is become the shoulder pieces. You want to kind of angle those out of the way. You want to remove his fusion cannon blaster. Should have done that probably first. Flip that in. These front pieces of the spaceship with the Decepticon logo, they will split like so, and this reveals his head, and they will fold back, and you can kind of just fold those up and out of place, because then what you want to do is fold his chest piece up like so, and that will snap into place around the Decepticon logo. So that looks very, very cool. Angle his shoulder pads up there. For the arms here, come around to the back. They tab in up here to the back. Split the arms, and you'll see in the back here, his arms will fold up and around, and they will tab. Make sure these are angled in at a 90-degree angle, and they will tab into his back. And you'll see the slot for the tab right there. So you want to look at it from this way. Tab those into his back like so. Come around to the front, angle his forearms out and hands down. And then the shoulder pad will sit on his arm. Same on this side. Angle the forearm around, flip the hand out. And there you have Megatron
Bow before Megatron,
in his
your leader.
robot mode. Very impressed with this figure. I picked him up. And I love, on the back, you can angle these in. So he does have the back kibble here with this part of the spaceship. But I really am not going to complain about it too much. It doesn't look that bad. And that's definitely the best, or my favorite way to display him. Some people angle these up, which looks cool from the back, but then in the front, it kind of messes up the silhouette here. And when you're talking about Megatron, you want to have the silhouette. He's got, yeah, so I was very impressed when I got him. Aside from the lacking in the paint, one thing I noticed that I really liked, get a close-up on here, definitely like the head sculpt, but more importantly, I like what they did, the effect that they created on the plastic here. It has this brushed metal effect, which looks very cool. So what he is lacking in paint, and he gets a good shine off the flash here too, but what he lacks for in paint, you pick up a lot in these accents here. And I've already seen custom Megatron figures. People are airbrushing them, and then you can keep this brushed silver effect on there, and it looks very, very accurate and looks very realistic. So I think that's an awesome feature, what they did with the plastic, even though he doesn't have the paint. But looks very, very cool. And his fusion cannon, I'll show you a trick that I do. If you're a Transformer collector, you know what this is. A lot of the figures come with these little plastic pieces in the packaging that kind of hold things together. So what I like to do is extend his sword blade, and I put this around here. Like so, and I'll flip it, or put it all the way to the back like this. And that will hold the sword into place. So then you can display him, and it keeps the energon glow effect going. So tab that into his arm there, and there you have Megatron with his blade extended. So unfortunately they didn't do a feature where it locks out. It should lock out, but you can get creative and find ways to lock it out, and then you get the glow of the sword. So just awesome figure. Again, the fusion cannon is too large for the figure, and it kind of is heavy. It weighs him down some, so when you're posing him, you have to kind of displace the weight evenly a little bit more. But let's do a size comparison. Here he is with the Dark of the Moon Voyager Megatron. And here he is with the Revenge of the Fallen Voyager Megatron. So if you want to talk about back kibble, think about this figure. And I love the Voyager Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, but I am not going to complain about this back kibble here, because I still love the figure. And again, yeah, the character design of this figure, and then the character itself, himself, Megatron from the show, just awesome. He does have good articulation too. Well, his head articulation is definitely very limited. Actually, I mean, it's not too bad though, because he can look side to side. He can't look up because it goes all the way back. He does have the light piping, the purple here. One complaint I have, his joints are very tight, and these back pieces will almost always come unpegged from his back when I'm moving his arms or posing him that way. So that's definitely one complaint I have. I believe the deluxe one, the transformation is very similar, but he doesn't have those tabs back there. Here he is with Deluxe First Edition Starscream. So this is a very, very screen accurate, show accurate look. Very accurate scale for these two. So they look awesome together. There is Megatron with Starscream. Here is Megatron with the Revealer Deluxe Soundwave. So again, I think the Soundwave Deluxe figure, I love this figure. He is a little bit too small in scale. I mean, if you think about his recon drone mode, those UAV drones are very small, but you know, for the show, I think, or for the figure, it would have been really nice to see a Voyager one or a larger one. And again, I did, here is the Robots in Disguise Voyager Optimus Prime. And again, I did the same thing with his Powerizer weapon. So I wrapped the thing around there, the plastic piece around there to get it to lock out in place. So there they are with their Powerizer weapons. And so this is also very, very show accurate scale. They're about the same height. Megatron should be taller, and again, he's leaning over now because his fusion cannon is is weighing him down some. But so very accurate there. Megatron is a little bit taller than the RID Voyager figure, and here he is with the Transformers Prime Voyager First Edition Optimus Prime. So the First Edition figure is taller than Megatron. Just a beautiful figure for the First Edition Voyager Optimus. And so there they are together. And again, Megatron in the show would be a little bit taller, and here the Optimus Prime First Edition Voyager is taller. But put him with the RID one, and the scale is very, very accurate. So Megatron, highly, highly recommend this figure for your Transformers Prime collection. This has been a TF Review 16 video review. Voyager Robots in Disguise Megatron. Thanks for watching. If you like this video review, click the like button, comment, subscribe, like. Most importantly, keep collecting.
You and your beast would do well to remember, I hone my skills in the pits of Kaon!